Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, we now shift focus back to this controversial 255 million naira armored car vehicles allegedly purchased for the Minister of Aviation. Of course, you heard a lot about it. Well, we'll be joining, Mr. Oseme Oyagbe joins us via phone. He is the chairman, Automobile and Allied Trade Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Morning, and thank you for joining us. Well, let's first of all get your perspective on what you make of all of this controversy in the first place about the price tag on the vehicles bought.
Chairman, good morning.
Morning.
I don't want to be thrown into the controversy on the price tag. Armored vehicles are usually expensive, but the issues around it is to understand the level of armoring. I think that's probably the issue that we'll get around it. I know it's a political issue, there's tension around it, but as a professional, I will give my candid opinion as to how you constitute or compose the price of an armored vehicle.
Go ahead.
That's probably where I will take off from, if you do allow me.
By all means, go ahead. Tell us about it.
Okay. Armored vehicles are either regarded in the industry as personal protection vehicles. And so there are levels of protections starting from what the industry knows as B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 to B6, and a B6 plus and B7. It means that a vehicle will be taking what we call in industry soft. For example, a car or a SUV or a bus taken as a new product to an armor factory for retrofitting, which means all the body structure, everything will be stripped, and you now start to build an armored vehicle. And that will become the protection level that you desire based on the customer, what you want. And that protection level refers to the caliber of the intruder will be going against the product. So you can have protection from the floor to the battery, to all body, to the glasses, and all body, and all part of the body. So that protection level will be the issue that will determine cost. So the first component of it is the protection level you have determined to buy from the manufacturer. The manufacturer can be located in US, Germany, UAE, New Zealand, but they must be certified as an armor plant and can even be located in Lagos. All they need to have, there are some TUV certifications that an armor plant or an armored retrofitting factory will have. On the context of case in point, costing are done in this manner. You have the cost of a soft vehicle, the cost of retrofitting or armoring as it's put in the industry. Then you now start to cascade and add up the cost of protection. If there are issues about the level of protection you want for the floor, you have to determine that. The suspension reinforcement and the kind of suspension you want is also would vary the cost. The other things like anti-explosion insert for the engine, the battery protection, the kind of power, whether it will run with dual power. There's a long list of issues. The fuel tank protection, the issue about run flat tires, and recently the issue about state exhaust intrusion in case of we want to put grenades and all sorts of protections underneath the tank. I will prevent it. Then more so, going forward, the communication equipment you want to have and where you want to reach out to. So those also will determine and vary cost. So in sum total, in terms of costing, you do not have a fixed cost that you will due to an armored car.
But there's a range.
You know the basic cost and you do all these additions.
Well, in all of this, in a moment here, Mr. Ogiagbe, because they must have what we call a range, because what you've just highlighted, we can also, between a lower protection armored car starts from this X amount to this other amount.
All right, okay. If you're trying to pin me down, but I will just put it like this. You would might be talking about between the minimum you are talking about is in the range of 40 million to over 100 million. But let me put it straight. in the high end, when the protections are done in countries like Germany, where they have a high quality and finishing cost, you can have the retrofitting portion of the armor running from over 150,000 euro, and so that is in addition to the cost of a vehicle.
Okay, let's quickly get this off you before you leave. How does it come into the country? For instance, if you have to import it, does it go through security? Does it go through any office?
That's very important. You cannot get an armor vehicle into a country like Nigeria without an NSA approval.
NSA approval.
NSA approval. NSA refers to National Security Advisor.
Yeah,
approval. He has the authority to approve such protection, such armor potential vehicle. You have to have that approval before, with the chassis and the VIN number of that vehicle, in an application to him, and state what use the vehicle will be put into. And so that approval won't have to be sought, whether it is for governance, except where there are discrete issues,
okay,
where there are ambassadors issues and those issues.
All right, we're out of time. Tell us before you leave, can a BMW 760 Li cost much more than a Jaguar XJ X35i?
Armored or unarmored?
Armored, both.
Both armored.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I would assume that that answer will be the BM most likely might cost more than a Jaguar. Definitely. I authoritatively, I know some level of electronics in the X7 series are very, very delicate. And if you get it right, if you get it wrong, you will ruin the soft of a vehicle.
All right, Mr. Agbe.
But then you know what the cost that you attribute to a particular car at that level is not a thing. It depends on the professional who handle the negotiation.
Okay.
When the operator had the issue around the issue of the listing of the equipment that will be in there.
All right.
So,
all right. That's how far we can go now. Don't worry. We'll look at this matter subsequently. But thank you very much indeed for speaking with us this morning. Well, there you have that. Oseme Agbe, who is the chairman, Automobile and Allied Trade Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We're back in just a moment here. Join us again.